Ladies and gents, welcome back. I'm joined with yet another fantastic industry expert. Some of you may recognise her off the main stage already today. I'm going to let her introduce herself. Please introduce yourself to our Event Tech Live audience.
Hello everybody, and Simon, thank you for having me again. It is brilliant to be back here at Event Tech Live. It is buzzing here today. I'm Vanessa Lovatt. I completely forgot to introduce myself, and I'm the Director of Customer Engagement at Notified, which is one of the virtual event and webinar platforms, and I will say, obviously, the best one.
So tell us a little bit more about that, because if people haven't heard of Notified before, tell us all about it.
Yeah, well, actually, there's every chance you won't have heard of us, because we only recently rebranded to Notified. We're one of the original webinar platforms. It is decades old, and it is slick. It's better than I realised when I joined the company, to be honest. It is really very, very good platform. And then the virtual events, we have both 3D world and 2D world, and you can of course sync it up and make it hybrid as well too. So great business, really enjoying it.
Fantastic. Always the salesperson as well, you know, the best that's acclaimed. But say in terms of users and people that you met this morning, like you say, the show is buzzing this year, and I say compared to last year, I say it's a different world. The aisles are full, the stages are full. You've obviously done a presentation this year. How did you find that? How was that opening the show this morning?
I was very fortunate to interview Graham Forsyth from Slack on how they prepared to make their most recent Frontiers event, which is a large European event that they run, successful, and also talked about their community. Really good sessions, very pertinent questions. In fact, one of them was so pertinent that I had to sort of censor it a little bit, but this is what we want. We want people to be asking the challenging questions, because that's how you get the answers. And the creme de la creme are here. I mean, if there was a Hall of Fame for event tech, well, this could be it in a nutshell. There's people flying in from all over the world. So if you're local and thinking about coming, it's definitely worth it. It's a brilliant event.
I like that, the creme de la creme. I was going to go with event technology royalty, because it's every big name, it's everyone you want to meet, it's everyone you want to speak to, and it's about developing those relationships. In terms of Notified, how's it going with you guys? Have you got anything new, developments, new products to tell us about? Tell us all about it. What's coming up?
Thank you. So I'm probably going to major on our webinar platform, actually, because the releases that are coming out, starting from now, actually, they've just started to be released all the way through until the end of next year. Middle of next year they're phenomenal. How I described them to the team that I work with were the bucket list of webinar features, with everything from sort of really, really highly powered green rooms behind the scenes where you can speak to speakers without anyone else knowing, through to better chat, and I mean the list really goes on. The webinar platform it's going to be bigger in 2023. It's already big, but it's going to be bigger.
Excellent. And are you doing anything on the stand? Can people see this, or is it all still under development? Is it under wraps, or how are you? How are people going to get to know about it? When's the sort of release of these things?
Yeah, please do come by the booth. Absolutely. We have one of our he's technically a sales engineer, but we call him Demo Guy, running demos all day, and very happy to show you any of the products at all, be that virtual event or webinars. We are all there, and also just really want to learn more about what you're trying to achieve. That's what helps us grow. It's not just about us, although please do come and see us. It's actually about you guys, what you're trying to achieve, what your goals are, and us helping to understand how we may fit in and support you with those goals. That's more important. So please come and see us, but come and see us to tell us about yourself, not necessarily to find out about us.
And in terms of when people do come to see you, what are the sort of problems they come with that you are like on point, ready to go, we can solve your problems? What are the main pain points that you solve for people?
Simon's got all the good questions today. I would say the two things that spring to mind are, I sort of hate saying this, to be honest, but I'm going to say it anyway. What the hell is hybrid? The reason I say I hate saying it is the word hybrid, I think, has almost become a bit toxic. It doesn't really matter, but this concept of uniting digital and in person, I think that's a massive opportunity that lies ahead for everybody in 2023 and beyond. We're really excited about it, and we really feel we've got some great ways to help, whatever the scale is, I would say as well, whether it's a small hybrid event or a major hybrid event. I think there's different ways to approach them, and we're very keen to talk to people about that. And the other thing, I'm a little bit of an oldie. It's not really a goldie, but trying to keep people engaged online, right? This problem isn't going to go away. It's something we need to keep addressing, and kind of attacking, actually. It sounds a little bit aggressive, but sometimes I think a little bit of aggression isn't the end of the world.
I'd say, you know me, you know my background. I'm all about engagement, getting people involved, getting them enjoying events as well, rather than just streaming one way, getting interaction. I say it is a massive issue that I still feel virtual events are suffering with.
Can I take a moment to thank Simon for helping me with a little bit of a challenge or an opportunity I had internally with an internal awards ceremony that we were running for our own notified employees. We call it the Noteworthies, and he gave me some brilliant inspiration to do exactly that and getting people engaged where everyone needs inspiration from the great source sitting next to me.
And that's it. We met last year at Event Tech Live. We built our relationship. We become collaborative, and we help each other out on projects. That's what Event Tech Live is about. It's building those relationships here and taking them away and working on projects. And like you say, getting results for your clients, for my clients, for your team. It's about that collaboration. I think that is a big plus for me in terms of being in the room here today. That's what we are. That's what we're all about. In terms of people watching from home, what are your thoughts on in terms of they're still thinking, maybe I'll come, maybe I'll not, maybe this year, maybe next year? What's your sort of takeaway or message to our audience?
I really, really genuinely mean this, and people who know me will know that I'm very honest. I have a nickname, Honestness. Come, it's a really, really great event. There are lots of high quality people here, and I think that's why we come. So come, don't stop thinking, just come.
That's it. Stop thinking about it, ladies and gents, just get yourself down here. And in terms of the agenda, I know obviously you've done your session this morning. Have you got any more sessions to come? Or if not, is there anything you're going to be watching, looking out for today? I know we've got a lot of content coming up.
Yeah, well actually the one I am most excited about is tomorrow with Bloomberg. So Bloomberg are going to be sharing how they've achieved incredible things with 3,000 events per year they have in their portfolio. So this is not to be sniffed at. And even if you have 3 events in your portfolio, there are going to be takeaways from this session. I'm very, very privileged to be interviewing RJ Crowder-Schaefer from Bloomberg tomorrow. They are also a customer of ours, which makes it an extra privilege. And that's what I'm looking forward to the most, definitely.
That is super. Well, thank you very much for joining us, Vanessa. I say thank you very much for your time. But ladies and gents, we are now going to go back to the main stage at the age of smart events, creating better event experiences with data. So we're going to go back to the main stage. Enjoy.